Hello everyone, I'm Dr. Dees, and we are playing our Hearts of Iron 4 giveaway series once again. We are playing as the German Empire, and in the last episode we had invited the Kaiser back to lead our country. He was in refuge in the Netherlands, and he came back to lead it once more. Hopefully this time for a very large victory. At least that's what we're hoping here. Where we left off, we were working on our focuses. We had just finished Return of the Kaiser, you can see there. And I was thinking we have two choices here, to go down this path or this path. This path is more like central powers. We stay monarchists, and we can get stuff like Austria and Hungary, Czechoslovakia to join, and then Italy if we assassinate Mussolini. Or we have this option to go with Britain, but I'm pretty sure most people want to see the central powers and then assassinate Mussolini. It's been mentioned before by a few people. This side has been mentioned too, but I'm pretty sure there's going to be more support for this side. I did notice, however, that we do need to get these two focuses here before we can get this one. So in this episode, I'm going to focus on trying to finish out these two. And then if you guys want, we can put it up to a vote, and I'll let you guys choose which one you want to go down. But that way it's available for the next episode when I do make the final choice. They're mutually exclusive, so we can only go down one or the other. And then right now we're focusing on rebuilding a nation. It'll give us some good modifiers like the minus 20% consumer goods factories for a year. And then the factory repair speed. Even though that's not going to help out right now, you can see here we finished repairing all the factories. All that's left is a little bit of infrastructure in Brandenburg. And so that won't take very long. However, let's see, where's that? This will help out in the future war, when we do have to repair factories again, once we start fighting bigger people like maybe Britain or Soviet Union, whatever happens in the future, that'll help out. I did see this as well, fan Prussian militarism. It gives us less training time, which is good, and then more recruitable population by 0.5, which is a sizable amount if you can consider it, you know. We have a lot of people that we could gain just from 0.5%. So I was thinking I might want to do that one too, but we'll see how it goes. And then there's also all this stuff down here that we can go down, but we don't have to worry about that for now. I think I want to focus on making this option available to us, because the sooner we get to assassinating Mussolini or joining Britain's side, the better. But we will let you guys decide that in the comments whenever you want. Alright, so let's go ahead and unpause. Let's see where we left off. Wilhelm II returns to the German Empire. We finished oil processing too. In a surprise announcement yesterday morning, the German government officially lifted the exile on Wilhelm II. Later in the day, the old Kaiser's motorcade passed the Dutch-German border, and upon his return to Berlin, he was ceremoniously reinstated as Kaiser of the German Empire. The Kaiser has already vowed to see Germany return to the old greatness, but it remains to be seen which direction the nation will take with its diplomacy. Long live the Kaiser. Absolutely. So, let's see, we finished this research 2 here. I don't need rubber as much, but let's see. I am trading for it, so the sooner we get that up too. So I'll go down this path too. Make our refinery super extra useful. Let's take a look at all this other research. Looks like we're making progress on research time, our land doctrine. We got excavation and more industry stuff. Mostly industry focus. Looks like these divisions popped out right now. Go ahead and add them to the main army. We do have 2 more coming on their way. Let's see, go ahead and add more. We are waiting on anti-tank, that's right. Okay. So you can see we have a shortage of 982. It'll last for quite a while because we aren't at full production efficiency yet. It'll still be a few days before we get there. But yes, I think I want to get more factories working on these as well. As soon as the tanks as well too. See, I queued up one more there. End of Spanish Civil War. Looks like, oh, surprise, the Republicans won. Looks like it's a communist Spain here. That's interesting. Very interesting. Anyway, continuing on. We might have to deal with them later, but hopefully it won't be that big of a deal. If we do, I'm assuming that the allies are going to be more of a problem unless we decide to join them. We'll see how that goes. Just take a look here. Let's see what everyone else is doing. Char de bataille, I don't know what that is. Encourage colonial elite. We got Poland, expansion of new towns, positive heroism. What's Italy doing? Claims on Yugoslavia. That's going to be interesting. We'll see what they do there. It is AI, so who knows what'll happen. Japan, they are at war with China. Still going down that route there. I'm assuming they'll emerge victorious, but we won't be able to see for a while. That war will probably take a while. Alright, let's see. We finished our industry. We just did excavation right now. And so that leaves us with some other choices. It is almost 1938, so I wouldn't be too worried to take a 38 tech right now. But we could also work on support companies. I do want to get signal company. I do want to get logistics, but that's more of... I feel like that's more for colonies, or if you know you're going to be like pushed into a corner in a war. That's where they really come in handy, because the extra supply usage, the less supply usage. Field hospital would be nice. Maintenance on our tank divisions. And then I'm not going to worry about military police. I don't care about resistance suppression. It's not that big for me. So I'm going to go ahead and do... yeah, we'll do signal company right now. That sounds good. Alright. Let's see. I think I do want to start. Let's see. How many tanks do we have? We have 24 heavy tanks. That's it. Well, right now I think our tank division is only a light tank anyway. Yeah, 4 light tank battalions, 2 motorized. So if we started training up one, we could actually push one out right now. We have all the equipment for it. We can do 2. We almost have enough for 3. So I'm going to make 3 of those. We got some free factories. So let's go ahead. I think I want more tanks. I need all the tanks I can get. So we'll go ahead, bump up some light tanks since we need those more right now. Let's see, we have here I don't think I want to take any of these guys right now. No, I don't want those guys. Oh, and we only have 112. Okay, it's only saying we can take those because we get the discount for having the Kaiser. That is how you pronounce it. But yes, so these guys only cost 112, when in fact everything else costs 150. So we will wait until we get 30 more. Let's see, let's look around. We have some decisions available, but I don't think I want to take any of these. I'm just going to uncheck them because I don't care. No, I'm not going to promise any peace. There will be war. You better expect it. What is this? Recall Paul von Litau-Vorbeck. Yeah. I don't see why I wouldn't do this. Let's see what he is. Looks like we got a new general for free. I don't remember his name. And I just read it. I butchered his name and I don't remember what it was. Oh, it's this guy. Yeah. Yeah, that was good. That worked out. He seems like he will be nice and useful. Looks like we finished equipment conversion. We can go ahead and switch that out now. I think we're good on industry for the moment. I think what we want to work on, let's improve our artillery, get ready for any future conflicts. Let's go ahead, say we want a total of that. Because we are pushing out factories. We have 2 full sets working at the moment, 2 full sets of 15. Go ahead and make these max right here. Another thing I want to do eventually is build some radar stations. Maybe one on the eastern border and one on the western border. Looks like we have some dockyards, so some ship finished. One of our ships finished. We have a whole 5 available. And let's see. We are working. Let's get some screens out. Let's grab as many destroyers as we can. The more of those we have, the more, that we have, the better protection we have on our bigger ships. So hopefully we can pump those out fast. Looks like we're getting 6 per year. About 6.61 per year. That's pretty good. Alright, so we finished rebuilding the nation. Italy announces their claims on Yugoslavian territory. So we'll see what they do there. They can officially declare, but they might not. So let's go ahead, go down naval rearmament. This will also help us with building out ships, which would be beneficial, especially if we have to go to war against Britain. That would be very hard without a big navy. So yes. Polish-Romanian alliance, let's see. So they are trying to work together. They have guaranteed each other. They aren't necessarily allied. It's more like a defensive alliance, but an alliance nonetheless. We have quite a bit of infantry equipment, and we can push out even more infantry if we want to, but I think I want to save up now. What I want to start doing is changing some of these to motorized. Let's see. I want to see something. See if we can change. If we were to change these to artillery, it would lower the speed by a bit. So I don't want to do that. What I want to end up doing is actually making it so that there is a full 20 combat width there. It does look kind of weird like that. No, not cavalry. Sorry. So let's go ahead, just add one here. And then leave that be for now. I'm actually going to save it so that they do have a combat width of 20. That's what I want. And then you can see that'll use up some of the motorized to update the divisions that we do have. And what I want to start doing, actually, that's more important than this. In fact, I probably want 2 full rows of that. Just like I do light tanks, but the faster our infantry are, the better. So I want to focus on updating those first, I think. And then we can work on getting tanks to beef up our army, add some armor. We can do someone like a military high command, but we aren't at war yet, so I don't see a very huge benefit from selecting one of these right now when I can do someone like a tank designer. We're almost at 150. Oh. Yes. So now we actually have 0 consumer goods because of this rebuild the nation modifier, which is really nice. Okay, so we finished our land doctrine, and we are going to want to go blitzkrieg. Definitely, for sure, blitzkrieg. Tanks will have more breakthrough and extra organization. That'll be very nice and useful. Alright, we are now 150. Let's go ahead and choose a tank designer. Do we want more speed and reliability, or do we want more armor and hard attack? Or soft attack? I think the speed actually is what we want to do, since we are doing a sort of blitzkrieg focus on the tanks. We're almost done with naval rearment. Oh, there we are. We are done now. And so we got an extra... How many did that give us? 3, I think? Yeah, an extra 3. Let's go ahead and add 1 there, so that we are producing more subs per year. And then I think, rather than start new ships, we'll finish this one first. Finish this battleship in 5 months, so it won't take too long. Alright, so then naval efforts, the next one we're going to take. We get some experience, some more dockyards, and then some research bonuses for ship models. That'll be nice. I don't want to focus too heavily on naval though, but I do want to be able to somewhat rival Britain, sorry, UK. And right now I only have 28 ships, so it's not that impressive, but at least they have some experience, and that'll never decay. And they are full strength. We're not at war, so we don't have to worry about them getting destroyed or anything. Right, so yes, let's take a look back here. I don't think I want to do this. Actually, that wouldn't be too bad, but I'm not worried about our alignment at all. We are majority unaligned. So basically I don't want any pop-ups about any of this stuff. I don't care. This isn't the stuff that we care about. War propaganda is nice, but our war support's already 97. We don't have to worry about getting more. How are we looking on trade? We don't need this chromium anymore, so we'll lower that by 1. Take a look here, back at research. We are in 38 now, so let's see. We're working on that. Maybe get some radars upgrade. Or just go for the infantry equipment. Yeah, that'll be nice. So let's go ahead. We will grab improved infantry equipment. Looks like we finished this division here. We have a total of 40 right now. It's not too bad, but we will need more for sure. These guys can come out here in Brandenburg, and they will be joining this army. Might as well just put them all in one for now, since we don't plan on going to war at the moment. So yes, there was a lot of comments on last week's video that they want to see somewhere between like 30-40 minutes if it's a week-long video, and then some people were saying like 20 minutes. They want to see like daily videos or every 2 or 3 days, that sort of thing. So I'm still working on that. I think for the time being I'm going to leave this series as weekly videos, and so those will average around 30-40 minutes long, hopefully not more than that. Got some more, 2 more, so let's go ahead and add 1 more there. We will need chromium again. I don't know why, it seems like I'm doing the same thing over and over again. And we need more oil, unfortunately. Alright, so now that we have this available, I think I'm going to go for this one. Prussian militarism. That'll be nice. It'll allow us to push out more troops faster. And have capacity for more with the extra manpower. So let's see. Let's take a look at construction now. We are doing pretty good as far as that is concerned. But I need more refineries. And I do want some radars, so we'll build 1 there, and maybe 1 there. Maybe 1 up north for the sea. At the same time though, I do want to be working on factories. So we'll push out 1 factory, and then we'll do 1 radar, and 1 refinery. Like that. Sorry about the background noise. I knew there would be quite a bit today, but I did want to get the episode out for you guys on time. I didn't want to wait any longer. Looks like we need to get more planes too. I've only had one factory on these guys for a while. They're busy upgrading. The only thing we're actually producing and stockpiling is close air support. Although when they upgrade, I think it just adds on to them and you can still use the old ones too. Let's see, let's take a look. How much extra do we have? Yeah, you can see we have all this old equipment. Interwar. Then, yeah. But we will need more. Let's take a look. Let's see. Britain has somewhere between 1 and 2.5 thousand. So that's quite a bit. And I think Italy only has about 1,000. I only have 728. It's not that many. France has about 1,000 as well, probably somewhere around where I am. So I do need to get more, otherwise we will have a hard time. Speed 4 is going actually pretty fast, but that's okay. I'll just keep going down this path until the episode's over. That way you guys can tell me which way you want to go. Although I'm already assuming most people want to go down the Central Powers, assassinate Mussolini, rather than join the Allies. We'll see how that goes though. We can also come over here. Work on infrastructure construction speed. Nah. This would be nice to get these two. In fact, I might go for that right now. Align Romania and Hungary. Ooh, that would be very nice. If I do this, I can actually puppet them if they are in a faction with me. Let's go ahead. We'll go down this one. We'll get an extra refinery. We need all the help we can get in terms of that. Yep. We're importing a whole 40 from the US. And they're not the best people to import from, because I don't want to be giving them some of my factories. See what they're working on. They are working on war propaganda right now. So they're getting closer to preparing intervention, and if they get this, I'm pretty much screwed. I mean, I don't think they'll join the Allies anytime soon, so there's that. And it does look like... No, I was looking at someone else. Okay. I don't... Looks like Poland's actually going for their own faction here. Yes. Oh well. It's all up to them. They can do whatever they want. I'm not going to stop them. And I don't think I'm going to help them either. So let's take a look here. Tanks, we're doing good for now. We don't have any bonuses right now. Oh yes, we do. But these are in 1940, so those ship models are still a ways away. We could do something like naval doctrine. Although I think we get bonuses from our focuses as well. So I'll hold off on that for now. Let's go ahead and get the radar station too. The more coverage we have, the better. In fact, we've already built this one. That was fast. So let's go ahead and get this one working now. I don't know how much longer we have. Okay, so we still have a few more months on this rebuild the nation national spirit. Looks like we have quite a bit of planes in reserve now, so I'm gonna just throw some in Brandenburg. Add 45 close air support. Let's go ahead and get some fighters over here. We'll do 100. Alright, looks like things are happening in China. Hungary renounces Treaty of Trianon. Let's read this one. Don't care about that. It's pretty much just going to be a little bit harder for Japan over there. Actually, for China, actually. Siam joins on Japan's side, apparently. That's interesting. They are fascist, so... somewhat. They often go fascist. Hungary renounces Treaty of Trianon. In a public declaration, Miklos Horthy has renounced the treaty imposed by the Allied powers after the Great War. Signed by the Hungarians under protest in 1920, it greatly reduced the country's size and limited the strength of its military. In his speech, Miklos Horthy already hinted that Hungary may soon look towards reaffirming their claims on the territories taken from them 2 decades ago. So they are trying to be more militarized. And they are going fascist, unfortunately. It would have worked out if they'd gone this way. I think I mentioned it before. But it should work out in the end. My focus is we'll counteract that, and they will stay unaligned. So yeah, we'll see what happens. We still have a ways to go before we can actually do anything cool. And I do want to hold off until you guys can put your own say in the matter, even though I'm pretty certain we're all going to want to go down this way. The forts would be nice, and I can start working on that now. It's just, let's see. Did finish research. We got signal company finally. I think next we'll do maintenance. That way we can put that on the tanks. In fact, let's go ahead and add signal. Someone did mention that I could put anti-air as a support company. The only thing about that is that I'm not actually manufacturing any anti-air right now, and it's taking a while for me to actually get the anti-tank in stock, you know. So if I did do this, it would be pretty much 20 anti-air per about. I have at least 35. I'm thinking at least 35. So that's like 700 anti-tank that I would need just to put this on here like that. It would cost me a shortage of 700 anti-air, but I don't want to do that, so at least not right now. Maybe in the future when I actually have more military factories, but right now, since we have motorized support equipment, we can manage to afford that. So I'll do that right now. And you can see now that we have quite a bit of initiative, 20%. And we can increase that further by unlocking the next one. It gives us an extra 12. And then so on. Plus 12, plus 12. So that'll help out. That means that we'll take charge more often and get an advantage over the enemy. Let's see where we're at right now. Looking at 30 minutes right now, so maybe one more focus. We'll see. We'll get through this one and then start the next one, and then we'll see where we're at, how we're feeling. Alright, we have 160 now. And I'm gonna have to find some things to do with political power because I'm running out of options here. I don't like the deck size and firepower reduction there. But at the same time, I don't have any carriers, and I have like one capital ship. Let's try duplane for now. Let's go ahead and go with the fighter. I always like having more agility and speed on fighters because they are the ones that are the most important in destroying the others. Air Force. My enemy's Air Force. So we'll go for that for now. We have no divisions in basic training, but we can fix that. Let's see if we can actually manage. Yeah. So we have enough to put out. We'll do about 3. Then we'll need to get a few more before they are fully equipped. Looks like we're doing good on reinforcements, just waiting on the anti-tank, and we have almost fulfilled that shortage. It'll be gone in about 78 days, but that's also inaccurate because I don't think we're not at full efficiency here either. So yeah, we're pumping out 10.6 per day. That's also not at full efficiency, so that's pretty good. Eventually I want to be here and maybe like there. We do have a surplus of 150. So what I think I want to do here, while we're just letting time pass, is duplicate this. And we will call it heavy tank division. Alright, we finished our focus there, so I'm going to pause for now. And we will add, let's go with 1, 2. And that only takes 80 heavy tanks per division. See, that knocks our speed down though. But that's acceptable. We will manage. We'll go with that. And then eventually we'll want to get our combat width up to 12 in both of these. But we do now have a heavy tank and a light tank. And I think I have enough to produce 1. No, 2. That motorized will fill out fast. So we'll go with that for now. We'll produce 3 light and 3 heavies. Alright, looks like we've got some more dockyards. Looks like our battleship finished. So let's go ahead. We're going to need I think the more firepower we have, the better. So we'll go ahead and max that out. And let's look here. We have finished, got an extra refinery from that last focus. Now we will want to let's see, do we want to do one more before we... I do want this Atlantic wall because I know we're going to be at war with Britain. I'm assuming we'll be at war with Britain. But I'll wait. In fact, I think we'll just call it here, and I will let you guys comment whether you want to go this side, where we go Central Powers, assassinate Mussolini, or this side, and join the Allies and fight against France and Soviet Union. And that's going to be it for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please like and leave a comment. Let me know what you guys think. And don't forget to subscribe if you've been enjoying the series thus far. Let's see. As far as today's question for commenting for your chance to win, let's go ahead and do... Let's see. Let's go ahead and say what games you guys want to see on the channel more. Some of you have already mentioned it. Just go ahead and say it again, because I only got a few. Most people wanted to focus on the length of the videos in the last week's episode. So in this week, just tell me what kind of games you want to see on the channel. And you can give me like a general sense, not just like 1 or 2 games. Alright? Thank you guys so much. I will see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.